Write an equation for the linear function f such that f of negative 1 equals 2 and f of 3 equals negative 2. Here you have function notation, and remember, inside the parentheses is your x value. So your order pairs that we have here are negative 1 and 2 and 3, negative 2. Now the first thing I'm going to do is find slope. Everyone say slope. Or basically the average rate of change. I'm going to write down my formula first. Class, what's the formula for slope? M equals class y2 x2 minus x1. The second thing I'm going to do is label. Everyone say label. Labeling means going up here and just writing x1, y1, x2, y2. Everyone say substitute. In our substitution, our formula has this minus sign, so I'm going to highlight it in green. So if you've been struggling on your quizzes and tests, are you writing down the formulas first? Are you labeling the information you have? And now let's do our substitution. Substitution to do in parentheses. Our y2 value is negative 2. What's our y1 value? 2. X2 value? X1 value? Let's go through and just simplify. Negative 2 minus 2. Negative 4. And 3 minus a negative 1. That becomes 3 plus 1, which is. So my slope is negative 1. Are we done? We're not done, because what do the directions tell us? Does it tell us to just find slope or average rate of change? What does it tell us to do? We need to write an equation of linear form. So write linear equation. Now there are 3 linear equations: standard form, slope-intercept form, and point-slope form. I'm going to choose to use point-slope form. The reason why is because I have a point and I have the slope. Point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So you can put it on your formula sheet, or you can make flashcards. So my slope is what we just found in green, which is negative 1. We have those nasty subtraction signs. Okay, pay attention here. These x's and y's don't have any numbers on them, so those fall down. Now the ones that do have numbers, you get to pick one of these. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to pick the first one. You could pick the second one. What it is just you need to pick one of these. For my example, I don't know why, but I'll pick, I want to pick one that doesn't have negatives, and I'd rather pick one that has 0 to make it easier to simplify. I'll just randomly pick this one. My y value is negative 2, and my x value is 3. Now it doesn't tell me which form to write it in. So I can just use a clean point slope form. Y plus 2 equals a negative x minus 3. And this would be our answer. Notice in point slope form, we don't need to distribute, and you're not solving for y. If you did solve for y, that would be slope intercept. So to review, find your slope between your 2 points, and then write your linear equation.